Wonders shall never end right in the palace of Ile-Ife. The question wey we go start to dey ask before we continue to dey give una dis standard tori we say, what is Kabiyesi trying to do? If this alleged information is true or there is an atom of truth inside this alleged information, Kabiyesi is doing itself. My correct and wonderful people, welcome back to Mystical Blog Channel, where we dey give una tanda and ogbonge gist wey dey fly up and down from inside the palace of Ile-Ife. Please do well to subscribe to our channel, like and drop your comment on the comment section. Yes, the alleged information wey just dey come our Procodex right now be say the CCTV camera caught Toby Loba sneaking inside Kabiyesi chamber right in the night. It is still the same Kabiyesi who planned or who agreed with the Ifa priest to do the cleansing ritual. What happened? What changed the mind of Kabiyesi? Yes, what changed the mind of Kabiyesi right in the palace of Ile-Ife? Because when the royal guard who caught them from the CCTV camera, he didn't even hesitate. He told Queen Naomi instantly. But Queen Naomi did not say anything. But the question right now is, what the Kabiyesi really needs? Because we have been contemplating and we have been saying that Kabiyesi needs to what? Evacuate these women from the palace of Ile-Ife. And it has been shown since that Kabiyesi, even though Kabiyesi loves Queen Naomi so much, he also loves Toby Loba. Yes, we've explained the character of Toby Loba. Like Toby Loba is this Gen Z vibe queen. Yes, she knows what's up. She knows wetin dey sup. But Kabiyesi right now on the verge of bringing Queen Naomi back to the palace of Ile-Ife. Kabiyesi has started doing the unthinkable, because this one can't shocktalize us with the inside the palace. Immediately I see this information, I ask wetin Kabiyesi really wants. Because this is how Kabiyesi started sleeping or started doing kiriwawa with these women, and their kayamata started holding Kabiyesi back. And he had to suspend the ritual of Queen Naomi. As of March, he had to suspend the ritual of Queen Naomi. This time around, the same incident is now trying to what? Uproot, or is trying to come out again. My correct and wonderful people, looking at all these things we don't dissolve right now in the palace, we need to what? Cross our fingers to look at what Kabiyesi is doing. Yes, Kabiyesi has the right to stay with these women. Kabiyesi has the right to do anything with these Oloris. After all, yes, he married them. But right now in the palace of Ile-Ife, these women are taking advantage of their glorious things. Yes, they take advantage of the thing where they get. Now they put Kayamata inside just to what? Change Kabiyesi perspective. It happened during the time that Ashley also did the same thing. Yes. It happened before we Ashley self do the same thing for inside palace. So that Kabiyesi had to change. Kabiyesi shouted for Queen Naomi and everything before Iyanifa came back the first time. So my wonderful and correct people, looking at this matter, the question we will go ask that we say, wetin Kabiyesi need for these women, especially to these young ones. Yes, especially to these young ones, to the likes of Ashley, Toby Loba, and Queen Naomi. Because three of them right now in the palace of Ile-Ife with Dr. Elizabeth. Right now in the palace of Ile-Ife, these women are under the same age bracket. They are still in their 30s. They are early ones for that matter. So my correct and wonderful people, how una take see this matter? Make una chook mouth for the matter, because right now in the palace of Ile-Ife, we said Queen Naomi was really shocked, but it is not something Queen Naomi needs to be very shocked with. Because yes, Kabiyesi is married to polygamy. But right now in the palace, with the things wey dey happen for inside the palace right now, on how Kabiyesi needs to bring Queen Naomi back to the palace, Kabiyesi needs to do the cleansing of the ritual, the cleansing ritual, the everything. Kabiyesi doesn't need to indulge or deal with these women at all, especially all those nights sneaking in or all those night waka. And the question we're going to ask right now, why is Toby Loba really influential in Kabiyesi's life, especially right now? Because there are things Toby Loba has been doing in the palace of Ile-Ife. Kabiyesi has played deaf ear. Kabiyesi no even reason them at all. But if it is Ashley Kabiyesi will start perambulating. Kabiyesi will start going up and down, shouting with Miriam them. Because the last month Kabiyesi came out, Kabiyesi come dey talk say that he knows the women that he's still going to chase out of the palace. In as much that he dey tell the women make they comot for the main palace and let them stay in the new quarters wey dey do for them. But right now in the palace now, Toby Loba has some kind upper hand, because we still dey remember the DNA test things. It took Kabiyesi 1 year before he had to what? Start gingering or start putting pressure on Toby Loba. Yes, it take am 1 year. Right now, the Ofada festival is coming up, and Queen Naomi needs to be in the palace. Yes, it's a sacred festival done in Ile-Ife. And why is Kabiyesi trying to what? Disintegrate everything that is coming up? And this is one of the reasons Kabiyesi don dey even hasten the coming back of Queen Naomi fast in the palace. My correct and wonderful people, if this alleged information is true, what will Queen Naomi do? Yes. What will Queen Naomi do right now in the palace? Because everything that is happening right in the palace of Ile-Ife, my correct and wonderful people, everything is trying to drastically come out to you won't spoil with this kind of event, because these women are going to take advantage of, say, Kabiyesi won't do one or two. But he pursued Ashley. Look like as if Kabiyesi right now is picking his fight. Yes, as a man, you got to pick the kind of people. You go for the lesser one, the ones that you can control. So my correct and wonderful people, how will I take see this matter? Because everything is now what? Is now turning back for what? Queen Naomi and Queen Naomi's side. And if Iyanifa hears, or the Ifa priest hear about this thing, it's going to be another different thing again entirely in the palace of Ile-Ife. Right now, the women have not still agreed to the cleansing of the ritual. They are still what? Going up and down saying, Kabiyesi do this one, Kabiyesi do that one. But my correct and wonderful people, how will I take see this matter? Before then, I say make I greet now. Make I tell you, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you very much for staying with us throughout this month of June. And the month of July shall be a blessing to all my subscribers. And please don't forget to like, share, and drop your comments on the comment section. And if you are coming through our page for the first time, click on the button or your notification button, so when our Tanda Ogbonge GC come, now una go be the first person to see am. My correct and wonderful people, the matter we don dey sup right now be say shockingly happening live inside the palace of Ile-Ife, as the CCTV camera caught Olori Toby Loba sneaking into Kabiyesi chamber during the night, as the royal guard exposes or tell Queen Naomi. My correct and wonderful people, seeing all these things, yes, on the second hand, we said the royal guard self got into do, but there are some people who pay their loyalty not only just to Kabiyesi but to Queen Naomi. And we heard the royal guard has been one of the oldest in the palace of Ile-Ife. Yes, he has seen everything that has happened right in the palace of Ile-Ife. He has seen everything that has happened right in the palace of Ile-Ife. And these are the people who are trying to what? Protect Queen Naomi. Yes. Now Queen Naomi, is she going to react? No, she's not going to react. She doesn't have the right to react, from my opinion. But just that, let Kabiyesi not use this one to what? Spoil the one that is going to happen. Because yes, she has had enough. She knows that even though she comes to the palace of Ile-Ife, my correct and wonderful, it is still going to be the same thing. Toby Loba will still come to Kabiyesi chamber. Ashley will still come. Miriam will still come. But this time around, maybe it will be on a minimum. Yes. So that is it, my correct and wonderful people. Looking at all these things that are happening right in the palace, Kabiyesi doesn't show that he wants Queen Naomi to come back, or he just wants to do it because of Iyanifa came back to the palace. Now she has left. Kabiyesi right now is now what? trying to do different things. Kabiyesi right now is not trying to do different things right in the palace of Ile-Ife. My wonderful and my correct people, we can chook mouth for this matter. Drop a comment on the comment section, make we interact, because Kabiyesi now is what trying to go back or deviate from waiting all of us done the plan, because Kabiyesi don't talk say and Queen Naomi don't talk say by the month of August things in the palace, the schedule in the palace will change because Queen Naomi will come back. Yes, the prophecy is now becoming reality in the palace of Ile-Ife. The prophecy is now becoming reality in the palace of Ile-Ife. So my wonderful people, how will I take this yam? We could have took more for the matter, because right now in the palace of Ile-Ife, things are happening in the palace. We don't need to start believing what these Oloris can do. We have seen what they have done right in the past. We have seen how they cajoled Kabiyesi through giving Kabiyesi their glorious holds. They have seen. So my correct and wonderful people, let's just keep our finger crossed and feel yes, so this alleged information can be what? True, and not maybe cannot be what? Fully true. Because right now in the palace of Ile-Ife, people are really just anticipating the coming back of Queen Naomi in the palace of Ile-Ife. People are really anticipating the coming back of Queen Naomi in the palace. So my correct and wonderful, making a choke mouth for the matter. Yes, making a choke mouth, now we see how things they go. Make we choke mouth, because everything we done they happen in the palace of Ile-Ife, it done they happen.